Boom. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's do that. As a matter of fact, let's go. That's perfect. I'm getting the background here on that, but okay, on my phone. Can you take it out the charger and put it on?
Mute it. I'll say,
Which one? Right here
mute on your
on the computer.
Can you still hear yourself?
I can still. I'm great now.
See, perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm great. I wanted that drop, a Street Fighter drop. Um, so let's do this. I don't think my phone matters at this point, but it'll be there for perpetuity. Honey, can you just put it on camera mode? Take it off of the yeah, take it off of yeah, take it off of the StreamYard because I got the StreamYard here. And let's go to the Facebook and see what it looked like. Hold on, let me refresh that because that should be out there too. Yeah, we good there. Do you like the way you look? Because my last run is out there.
I'm good, man.
All right. Just put it on regular camera mode, video, and then give me a countdown, and then we're gonna go here. I appreciate everybody. Somebody's looking, and I'll take that. Ooh, ooh. I wanted to be on the iPhone because the iPhone got spectacular graphics. So I don't know, and StreamYard does let me banners. Let's do that. Show the banners. Yeah, let's do a shorter banner. Banners. Okay. Hmm. The brand, the podcast is up there. Bing in the private chat. No. You got the video going? Hey. Hold on. Let's show these hoes. You dig? Which let's I'm gonna put it in the camera. It's just for the camera, honey. What you doing? All right. So it's just go to the menu on the iPhone, go to camera. It'll be the last, if you swipe, it's the last swipe, and then look up at the top towards the top of the phone, and you'll see where it says camera. You see it? Bing. Now you got it? Hold on. That don't make sense. You know how to work an iPhone. So there's nothing that lets you scroll down to hit the video. Take it out and bring the phone to me. It's okay because we right here. We right here. B.
Right
Um,
real time.
what up, B? Hey, B. Remember what I said today? Fuck where we put the shit down at. You know. I got it on video right now. Thank you, dear. Because I got to have multiple copies, right?
Yeah.
This is the way it works. And then just give me a countdown, and then I'm gonna play the intro here because I haven't started on the audio at all. All of this is B-roll for something.
Pre-production.
Pre-production. That's right. Brent Malone, the resident atheist of Taking No Shorts podcast, the world television champion, the college roommate of Jay Grizzly Green. The name is on his motherfucking hat. His goddamn name is B. Pulling up to hoop it up in Atlantic City, Trump Tower, lock him up, hashtag. With his clothes in a hefty bag. yeah. All right, honey, we good on the video? Because if not, I can take another hit of this weed pipe.
You got nervous when you say that shit.
Yeah. I had to say pipe. Motherfuckers get. Yeah, put the charger back in. You say we ready? All right, you can go take care of our baby, and I appreciate you. Just hit record. Thank you. I love it. I'm just waiting on my weed pen. So I can't say pipe.
Yeah.
Pipe, I have niggas. That nigga Grizzly hitting the pipe. Thank you. Hey, B, appreciate you, B. Share, like, hey, B, share it, man. Tell these hoes what's good. Tastes like candy. Shout out to Candy from The Last Man. What was the chick, the stripper in The Last Man? The best friend wedding. What's the joint where the dude got married, his homeboy fucked somebody, and they got the stripper to come through
I know what you're talking
my
about.
best friend's wedding. That was some dirty shit, though.
Yeah.
That's some dirty shit. Thank you, B. We go, honey. All right, we about to go in. She going to the store to spend all my money. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can't hear it, but I can.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheel dealing, limousine life. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Music is
Now your host, taking no shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.
I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm here. And welcome to Taking No Shorts podcast, a special edition. And the reason why it's a special edition, because it's episode 1.1 of Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on This Bone. Yeah, dig. A.k.a. Jay Grizzly, a.k.a. Hide Your Auntie, a.k.a. The Great Grizzlini, a.k.a. we premiering tonight. Hashtag on my mama. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody checking us out within an earshot of Taking No Shorts podcast on the interwebs, internets, and the World Wide Web. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. Also on youtube.com/Taking No Shorts. /@ Taking No Shorts pod. That's where you're going to see us at right there. See? Boom. Also, I should have put that at the bottom. Oh, it's at the bottom. Patreon, rss.com. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this special episode. I have the backstory will come tonight, so we'll get into it. Tonight, we're talking about 50 years of hip hop. 50 years of hip hop. And I ain't going to date myself, but 50 years of hip hop. All right. And I'm going to tell you, I was like, we've been recording for 3 months.
Yeah, ever since
right after Thanksgiving, right?
It's April now.
Yeah.
So for a grip.
So I got some episodes we're gonna hit y'all with, and I appreciate all the guests that have fucked with Taking No Shorts podcast. But I said, how am I gonna put this out? How am I gonna premiere? How am I going to? Everybody's like, yo, stop holding on to it. Go ahead, let it go. And I mean, if it's your baby, you want to have a good baby. When you impregnate a woman, or as a guy, you say, all I want is a healthy baby.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I want.
That's a fact.
So all I said was, if I go put Taking No Shorts out, I just want a healthy baby. You know what I mean? Like, I want a healthy baby. I don't care. Then I was like, all right, now, good, because I did talk to God. Not no David Koresh shit, but I was talking to God, praying. And I said to myself, all right, if I put this baby out, I want it to look a certain kind of way. Because I know what happens when two ugly people make babies. They make
There you go.
you know what I'm saying? You know, so this is where we at here at episode 1.1, Taking No Choice podcast. I'm on to my special guest. Now, I reached out to some mutual people that we know, and I went through a I don't know how to call it. I went through a process because I was like, yo, I can't do this by myself, right? It always take a village. Shout out to Hillary Clinton.
Exactly.
But I say, all right, I need somebody that's gonna buy in and then put everything to the side, but just got a drive, just got a will, just got a good, how the Asians say, good chi about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. So I reached out to a person that I mutually know. And I said, yo, man, I need a videographer for this podcast I'm gonna launch. This is in the summer of 2022. He was like, holla at so and so. So I was like, all right. I'm still talking to a lot of cats, seeing, contemplating what the fuck I'm gonna do with this shit. And then I said, no, I'm gonna go with my homeboy, old stubby looking fat motherfucker. Old Carlton Banks looking ass. Yeah, dig. And he came out of his mouth on some crazy ass shit. And I was just like, it ain't gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna work. I know you too well. And I give him, here's the caveat, E. This is a long ass introduction.
So here for it.
Yeah. His oldest son, his only son, is graduating this year. He getting them ready for college. Great football. When I say football player, when I say football, I'm talking about in a worldly sense. He's a great soccer player. The Americans call it soccer.
Yeah.
And so I saw his drive when he was like, yo, I need to be here for my brother. So when you about to do your thing, soccer season gonna kick off, and I don't know if I'm gonna be here. That's it. That's one reason I'm gonna cut you some slack, my nigga. But the second reason is you came out your mouth crooked. I was like, nah, because you're gonna say something to me while I'm on air. Why I'm gonna have to pop you. I'm gonna have to pop you. That's just what it was. So I said, all right, let me go back, double back. And I said, oh, damn, I know he knows some peoples. So let's see what it is. And I reached out to this young man, and he hit me back, and he was like, in essence, say less. Let's go to work. Let's put it down. And he has not disappointed. He has not came through. And he first said, look, when I met him, he was tight. He was tight. I was like, I need to smoke some weed with you. He was like, nah, I can't. I'm done with that. You jumped off the porch. He said I jumped off the porch later and long. I did. I started smoking after I had my kid.
Yeah.
All that shit you did in these streets.
It's a young man growing up.
It's a young man growing up. Ladies and gentlemen, the co-director, did I get that right?
Correct.
Yeah. Co-director of my last run, videographer of Taking No Shorts podcast, a friend of mine, and hopefully a friend of yours, Mr. 804 E-Beats. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give him a round of applause. It's a long ass introduction, my nigga, but goddamn, you in the building.
We here. Hey, we here.
And let's go ahead and give some shout outs to Mr. Al.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Al, also co-director of my last run. One of many projects that we're working on. But this one specifically, yeah.
Peace to you, Al. Al came through on the studio at, I'm not going to name the place, but where we shoot another version of Taking No Shorts podcast that you'll see on YouTube. RSS is right at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. But Al came through, we dapped up, and I was like, and he dropped a name. I said, "Oh shit, nigga, you know." You know, that's how it go though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Small.
a cosign, Richmond's small, but even in big cities, I'll say this: a cosign is a cosign.
Yeah.
Like if I walk some spot and E say you good, well, if E come into I call this, I don't even know what to call it. Y'all name this part of the studio of okay, because the day was crazy. But let's get into it. We're talking about 50 years of hip hop, taking on shorts. And I got a first. I appreciate the 3 people that's right now checking us out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So next week, I need to see 6. That's it. Small expectations, big dreams, baby. I'll fucks with the 3 that fucks with me. You dig? And I ain't mad at you. I had a vision. I had a motivation, and I had I don't know what to call it. But I know one thing. I said when we recorded episode 1,
You're gonna pop that thing, man.
I'm gonna pop this motherfucker because I put some goddamn money down. I'm going. You know why I did it? You said no. You said if you work hard, you need to play hard, celebrate.
Yeah.
Celebrate your shit. So y'all see what it is. If you think we stunting on you, or if you think I'm old and there's some new shit out here that ain't this is legit, and real niggas know this is legit. I'm gonna give the honors because I don't even know how to open this shit. I was broke before I got this shit. Oh shit, we got my nigga. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're gonna crank it up here and take those shorts podcast. That is Ace of Spade, if you don't know. And I don't care what they call it, what they say about me in these comments. Appreciate you, B. I'm gonna have to go to the Facebook and see what they say as 804 EBs opens up. Oh, we got closed caption, nigga, for the deaf.
Yeah, I see. You're doing big things right there. Huh?
I'm for the deaf niggas. Hey, shout out to the hearing impaired. I'm a comedian. All right. So for folks who want to know, on episode 1.1 of Taking Those Shorts podcast, like, what is this about? All right, who am I? 2005, 2006, I did an open mic in the Richmond Funny Bone, right? Bing! Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That works. I got a thing over that. Thank you, sir. Oh my God, I cannot believe we're doing this, bro.
Like it.
Yeah. No, this is great. This is great. This is called the bubbly. Thank you. I 2005 got through some hard times. Shout out to comedian Monty Giles doing big things out here in the stand-up game in Central Virginia and beyond. He said, "Yo, I got in the stand-up through a breakup." Is that a breakup would do it? So that's how I got in the stand-up. So I can identify. Yes, that's out there for. Yeah, not say the whole bottle. I don't even know if it's they're getting the shot. Y'all see it. So
one time for the
homies out here. Bang. And I said to myself, I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is I'm not paying another attention to man at all. The only person I'm gonna pay attention to is me. I'm not gonna pay attention to no females that got good box. I'm not gonna pay attention to the money. I'm just gonna focus on me. And the first thing I said was, when I focus on me, I'm gonna focus on making people laugh. And I did stand up for a minute. Then I was like, oh shit, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. Now some people will say, I don't know what the fuck am I doing, and keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they end up sucking. But I said, you know what? I respect the game too much. And I might have been funny. I might not have been. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was funny. I just I won't ready. Got married, had a wife, got a life, did big things, and I kept my foot in the game. So that's what I did. And then after I got my situations taken care of, I said, let's do this podcast thing. And so I've been in this podcast game for quite a while, what they call the internet radio. And now, fast forward to 2023, I'm gonna hashtag this and put this on my mama. Ladies and gentlemen, taking those shorts, episode 1.1. You drunk all this? Okay, we ace and spade it up. Well, pound some more niggas so we can toast. Because we finna get into the goddamn topic, which is thank you. Toast, episode 1.1.
1.1.
I appreciate you, man. You came too.
Say less. All you gotta do is put the Batman signal in the air, man. I'm here. Ain't too much on that.
He took it like a shot. We're here to talk 50 years of hip hop.
50 years of hip hop, man.
God damn. Now, the youngins, my sons, I got 33, 23, 21. Oh, your children? Oh, I'm gonna smoke weed.
23.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke some weed.
17. 14.
So mine is 50 years on those ages. That's how long 50 years hip hop been around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 804 E Beats is known in the 804 for beats. That's how I mean, honestly, I reached out to a rapper who shout out to Illa Styles. He dope. Y'all check him out at Illa_Styles. He is dope. This is what we talking about here. 50 years of hip hop. He could go forward or he could still hit you with the boom bap. Yeah. That's talent. That's what reminds me of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He can go forward with the other shit, but he can hit you with the boom bap. So I got this up here. Y'all can't say it because it's off camera. 804 E Beats is a producer, 50 years of hip hop. First thing, how do you break down the eras of hip hop? And audience, if y'all on my live stream on youtube.com/@taking those shorts, make sure you leave your comments if you want to participate in this also on the all right, I gotta give him a shout out. I gotta give this guy a shout out a few seconds ago, Mr. Tim Casey. Mr. Tim Casey was the guy who I'm gonna hit the blunt. I'm gonna hit the blunt because AI coming, motherfucker. Not Allen Iverson, but that shit coming. That Chat GPT is on your ass.
I'll probably tell you how to roll the blunt.
Right.
For real.
I'm gonna hit you with the exactly for that one. So give you your flowers, sir. Tim Casey, when I had a foot in the stand-up game, he or not even a foot before I had a foot in the stand-up game. He was like, yo, you trying to do some comedian shit, some comedy shit? Because he was promoting out in a short point, right? In the town, in the mall where there's a comedy club, big comedy club, major acts come. And we had Negro night. Shout out to Marcus J and shout out to Smurf in Indonesia because they won't let me say nigga. And he was like, I was like, yeah. And he was like, word, well, if you're trying to do some stand-up, come hang out with us up at the bar and you can meet the comedian that came on tonight and everything. So I met this comedian, been in movies, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to put anything about that. And he was like, yeah, you can do this shit. I don't know if you're funny or not, but you can do this shit. But I mean, it just, thank you, Tim Casey, for saying to me it could be done. Yeah, it could be done. Because if you didn't say it could be done, all the shit that I've done since then would not have been possible, whether it was all the other podcasts, whether it was all the stand-up sets that I've done, or if I'm right here at Taking Those Shorts podcast. So kudos to you, sir. I'm going to give you a round of applause. And he told Rick Ross, you ain't shit. Rick Ross came up and you know the hip hop game, and he gave us a story. I'm giving too many shout outs. Shout out to Marquise Jeter, another stand-up comic who I came up in the game with. We in the car. He was like, "Yo, he came to VA for whatever reason, promo probably, terrestrial radio, and he was just like, yeah, motherfuckers drop names and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw him, and I was just like, oh, you whack as a bitch,
Goddamn.
white boy now." Oh, white boy tell a nigga from Miami, yo, you white, you whack as shit.
See it?
Yeah, there you go.
see
Good
it?
looking out, player. Good
see
looking out. Yeah, dude. So shout out to Tim Casey. I appreciate you. Shout out to Marcus J, because Marcus J was like, yo, Tim done changed. And I was like, how? He was an asshole. But he was about his business. And that's his business was promoting. And if you're in this entertainment game,
Right.
them promoters is
Fuck them promoters.
them promoters are something else. Because everybody try to get their thing in. I'm gonna get to the I ain't even got time. Y'all just rock the show, and then I'll get to y'all in a minute because I want to talk about hip hop and go for EBs. When did you start fucking with hip hop? Your earliest memory as we watched Foxy Brown. Shout out to
Oh yeah, and you got that joke playing.
Yeah,
the rapper Foxy Brown.
The rapper, not the actress. Yeah,
the actress. My bad. Man, I had gotten into hip hop when I was younger, early preteens. Man, like I wouldn't consider getting into hip hop. It was just the fascination of it. When I was young, that's when I was staying. I was younger.
You can date it. You can time it. What was you staying at? I grew up on 10 South Shields Avenue,
Holly Springs.
Okay,
on the south side. Everybody know about that.
All right.
And this was good. Dagging on 1992, 3, 4-ish era. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, she had records. So she had a Fat Boy song out. It was the one with
shout out to Bear fan. Boys are back.
Yeah, I don't know if that song was on there or not. I think it was the album where they had the pizza.
That was it. It's Sabaro's pizza.
Yeah, they a big ass pizza.
Oh, you can eat. Yeah. Shout out to the Fat Boys, Prince Marky D, the human beatbox, and goddamn, I have to look up the other dude. Y'all hit me up on Facebook or up under the comments on the other Prince Marky D.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I take the album out, play the jump. I go like this. That's the shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was one little like fundamental in terms of you saying hip hop. But for real, I won't really start fucking with the goddamn music, hip hop, rap, whatever you want to call it, in terms of the connoisseur until I started hearing like the last part of NWA.
Which one?
All right, so you got the NWA era when it first started. Then you got that last part of NWA where Dre's sound started changing, and then he started building up the Chronic, Doggy Style, and all that stuff. So that's when his beats and stuff started changing.
Are you a producer? You do beats. We talk about hip hop 50 years here, Taking No Shorts podcast. You got to understand, and I think you do. Dre came to the boom bap. The boom bap was NWA. Boom.
Well, he came before that.
I mean, the world class.
I mean, but those were all the starts.
It wasn't boom bap though. It was more disco. It was
boom bap. That was there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I was on the East Coast.
What was they doing out west? Shout out to the West
They
Coast.
were finding their sound. You know what I'm saying? What he arguing with whoever he's arguing with. You know what I'm saying, from the world class wrecking crew, you trying to get studio time to do his shit.
You like Dre? Yeah. Dre is an artist, is a producer, is dope.
He did some remarkable shit.
Dre is 30 years into the hip hop game. Let's go to the beginning, so we can get everybody along here Taking No Shorts podcast. Oh, I'm gonna hit you up, Casey. I'm gonna hit you with an @ right here. This is what we do. Tell Casey. Did I spell it right? Because I'm sipping and I'm leaning. How Beyonce say, "I've been drinking, I've been drinking." Peace to you, bro. BTO. It's a typo, bro. Just check it. um, it's 50 years. So 50 years, right? Is I'm not even gonna say, but I couldn't imagine 50 years. And they said I looked it up. Well, if you Google 50 years of hip hop, they're gonna say between 72 and 74, right?
Yeah.
So I was a kid. I have kids. I know my kids was not listening, although my kids remember Jeezy because I had Jeezy pumping 20.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a drug dealer. I just didn't want to do the time. I just because I'm gonna tell you, shout out to young Jeezy, yo. Ha ha ha. The ad libs, my nigga. Oh shit. And the
That
nigga
was the
st-
era.
yeah, that
Yeah,
nigga start doing this shit, like and you do the shit too. You like, that's a hustler mentality. That's a nigga that's like, yo, there's money out here. Let's get it.
Yeah, you gotta figure that shit out. You gotta
Let's
figure it out and get straight to it.
yeah, let's get it. And my kids to this day, right? They because they're older now in their 20s. And they like, yo, I remember when you was listening to Jeezy and my wife still like Jeezy and Gucci heavy. And now we in the DMV, but for some odd reason that shit clicked. And we talking about hip hop here, taking on Shorts podcast, episode 1.1. I am your host, Jake Visit Green. He is 804 EB. Melon Mail. I can't remember because my first hip
So they
hop,
had the message.
yeah, the first
Sugar Hill
hip hop
Gang.
joint was for me, Sugar Hill Gang, and I didn't even know it was hip hop. I thought it was disco. I thought it was disco because shout out to my mom. This is the reason why taking no shorts. You need no meat on this bone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna look directly into the camera when I tell you this. The good Lord give you time and breath up under you. Now, you can hit me in the comments if you don't believe in the good Lord. Uh, shout out to Brent Malone. He's the resident atheist. But, right? But if the good Lord gave you breath on this rock, you know, you gotta rock it out. And so the inspiration or the reason why I do taking those shorts, it's in the name. Like you cannot leave anything here for chance.
Right.
You know,
That's real.
chance is rolling the dice, my nigga. You need to hit a 7. You need to hit 11. You gonna put your chance on 2 fucking squares with size on it? No. I'm not. Because I got nuts. I'm not. And I'm gonna hit you with
Exactly.
I'm not. I'm going to do what I can while I'm here. This goes to 5%ers, real shit type shit. Like you or God, you the God while you here type shit. Like
Exactly. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Exactly.
You can't call it, ladies and gentlemen. You can't call it once you check out because ain't nobody been around to tell you what it like to check out.
Exactly.
You know?
You better make the most of it and live it while you're here.
Yeah. Who's ever came back and told you, hey, yo, if you check out, shit look good?
Yeah.
Nobody has.
Ain't nobody trying to figure that shit out.
No,
At least
right.
I
ain't
don't want to be
either.
around you.
No, I don't know neither.
I don't
So
want to be around you.
this is what I do though. My kids have taught me this. Yo, the way the world works, I only can talk about what I see, what I deal with, what I live. Everything else, I can't call it. And a lot of people say, um, if you're intellectual, you say, well, that's ignorant because you have to read up, you have to know, you have to have knowledge. No, I got eyes, you know, and I wear glasses now. But before I wore glasses, I still had eyes. I just got to go with what I see. You know, fuck how I feel. I just gotta go with what I see, and then I'll go on how I feel. And I don't know. Anyway, hip hop. What was I going? Because I'm nice.
We was talking about where we was
I'm
at.
talking about my mama because she got my mama say, man, look at that lid. We're looking at the lid here, taking no short. This is where the ADD come in.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Taking No Shorts podcast. We got some folks checking us out on StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram will be out shortly. Yeah, I had to. The way Squirrel, he hit me up with the Squirrel First Love show, the show Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. That's from Alter Charisma. Make sure y'all check Charisma. Make sure you let me know so I can plug your book because I'm the first motherfucker that read that shit. She wrote a book. I think it's called Forbidden Fruit. I don't know, but she can get me if I got it wrong. But self-publisher. She wrote a book 2006, yo, and she hit me with some game, and I was just like, yeah, she's an entrepreneur. I bought some. Yeah, she local, but no, she's not local, but she here.
I ain't cut you off.
Oh, you good?
Man, you know how many authors Richmond birthed?
Oh, Nikki somebody.
Nikki Turner.
Yeah, she was in it. She was in the game.
A lot of them. I'm talking about like Richmond is a melting pot for entertainment.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
They were talking about some real ass shit.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, people always talk about how we get looked over. You know what I'm saying? And
Speak on it.
You gotta look at it. You gotta look at the dichotomy of Richmond. Richmond is like a pass-through state, city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing that makes us great, there's a lot of things that people don't know. I asked them, so what makes us great? They said all these other things. I said, no, the only thing that makes us great is 95.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Exactly.
95
and another example for
cuts
that.
right through the city, right?
So if you happen to stop,
you're gonna stop in Richmond.
If you was pumping, was what we called it. I called it.
Whatever you got going on.
If you was pumping, you had to come to Richmond. And if you decided that Richmond was your market,
it's whatever you got going on.
Let me turn it around so y'all can see.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it can be whatever you got going on, whether it's something in the streets moving or something entertainment moving or something just business moving.
This is good.
You have to stop and explore the city.
Yeah, we was getting money. And this is what I'll say. Richmond was getting money when people thought we wasn't. It was a lot of talent here, is what you're saying. Like, there's a lot of talent. And I believe, like, 804 E Beats is in your name. I think 804 E Beats believes in the talent that's here because it's in the name. All right,
always do.
Yeah, so let's get to the comments here because I put her out there. The first book was a bitter, taste of bittersweet fruit. I had a total of 8 total. Facebook, Alter Charisma on Instagram, and Free Spirit. Look, Free Spirit Enterprises LLC. But I mean, if you want to come to this particular setting of Taking No Shorts podcast, or I didn't already thrown you an invite to come to Taking No Shorts. He was like, I don't know, Jay, I got shit to do. Our motherfuckers big time you, right? Yeah. Oh no, Jay. I'm gonna tell you, like, if you was fucking with me back in between 2005 2012, I was a wild boy. I'm not playing with nobody. I was a wild boy. I was reckless. I was saying all kinds of shit, and motherfuckers ain't want to be seen with me because how my mom say, "Hey, you wild." you pull back for somebody to pop your ass. Yeah, dig. But I was like, okay, grew up, got started my family, and understood what and paid attention. Sometimes motherfuckers pay attention and they ain't really paying attention. Right?
They ain't paying attention.
Yeah, they don't know the game. I call it the game, life, maybe.
They probably living in the moment. They ain't paying
attention. Yeah. I got caught up in the moment because I was just like, I cannot believe you want to fuck me.
Exactly.
I cannot believe you want to. All right, let's get back to the topic. The eras of hip hop. Now I'm gonna start, and then you're gonna complete. I'm gonna do the James Brown. I put James Brown as a hip hop artist because first, you could not understand what the fuck he was talking about. Second, he was putting it. He was giving you game before all that shit. So I'm gonna say 72 to Mustache James Brown. So that's like 75, 77. Then the disco came, right? You come to where we record at and where we have offices at, and then you've come here to the home base of Taking No Shorts, and you've heard some of the music I play, right? I love disco. What are your thoughts on disco?
Disco is the foundation of hip hop.
I'm gonna just
But let me reiterate that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what people would listen to before hip hop was being birthed as a art form. You know what I'm saying? So what people was doing, they was taking loops. Like they call them loops now.
He's a producer, ladies and
They
gentlemen. So
find
he
little
talking.
pieces where that song breaks down and play it over. But then that transcended over into other styles of music, and they find them breaks. And then it went from just the DJ playing that shit to now the MC MCing over it. Because the MC and a rapper is two different things.
Amen.
MC is a master ceremony.
Exactly.
Get the party going, boom, 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 whatever the case may be. But then when you have somebody that's starting to say a couple rhymes over top of it, then that
Longer
that
than
MC transition from a person master ceremony to an MC where now you're an artist rapping over something. You're not just controlling the crowd, you controlling the crowd and giving them craft.
I can tell you, I can shake your hand, sir. You know your hip hop.
Yeah.
You know your hip hop. First, let's start with the DJ.
Yeah, DJ is mandatory because he got to play the music all day. We ain't got shit.
First, somebody had to say, not even nobody had to say anything. In my past life, if there, I'm not whatever the religion is that believe in rebirth, but in my past life, I was a DJ. I was a DJ. And back in biblical times, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was kidding because it's a vibe, right? And shout out to my dog, literally. My dog Obi, he just peeked over the corner like, Dad, what the fuck is you doing?
He can't come down.
He can't come down himself because that gate is up. But for real, I was a DJ without being a DJ. That's a skill that with my uncles or my mom's turntables and a needle. When I heard my first rap album, we talked about earlier who influenced you as a hip hop. My first influence of hip hop, I'll say I'm going to go with for today because if you ask me when I didn't smoke this weed pipe, because shout out to legalized marijuana, African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. And that wasn't even really hip hop. They was on some showmanship. These niggas was out here, these niggas was out here with costumes and shit.
Yeah, but you gotta realize the era they was in.
It was on the punk rock. I think it was like the early 80s. I say 83, 84 is when I started.
Yeah,
when I first started fucking with hip hop.
Yeah, but you gotta look like they had an influence, right?
And their influence was if Africa, hey Glenda, thank you for checking in. Make sure you like and share. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, come on through. Go ahead.
So no, I'm about to throw back at you.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think their influence was?
African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. I'm going to say Grandmaster Flash because he was the DJ. No. You got to start with the DJ or the b-boy.
No.
Then I'll regress.
No, but you keep going because you was on to something.
Okay.
You getting there But
I would.
that's in their era. That's still in their era in terms of what they're doing. But keep going. I'll give you a little bit more.
Definitely. Okay. So Grandmaster Flash, Africa Bambaataa, the B Boys. You got your okay.
Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Their influence was none of them because that's
They created it. That's the creators.
they the creators.
Cool Herc.
No,
He was a DJ.
that's their era.
Mm-hmm.
That's their era. Where they got their influence from was George Clinton and the Funkadelic.
Parliament.
The Parliament.
Parliament.
Parliament Funk.
Oh, I'm getting super hot.
That's like, no,
I'm serious. I agree.
And guess where they from?
I thought
They
George
not
Clinton
from
from Jersey.
Yeah, they East Coast.
Yeah, he's an East Coast nigga.
You know what I'm saying? They got the whole rap game in the fucking scrotum hole so bad that they got a lawsuit that's going crazy that if he win, it's gonna dismantle what everything we knew about how hip hop is from a business standpoint.
I'm gonna put this in the chat. On
not from a cultural standpoint, from a business standpoint.
On the YouTube, on the Facebook, on the StreamYard, on the audios that will come out. Shout out to George Clinton.
Exactly.
And the Parliament for Funkadelic.
So you got three people.
And I'm fitting to play it. So go ahead, continue, sir.
Not three people. I'm sorry. You got three entities that's strong when it comes to the foundation of the sound of hip hop. You got George Clinton and his whole crew, right? And he got a whole slew of crew. You know what I'm saying? Then you got James Brown.
He was before them.
Yeah, but these are the people that's the architects that hip hop borrowed from. And man, the third one was on the tip of my tongue.
Take it down. We sipping this Ace of Spades here. I was
about to make a point, but no, those are the people, are the architects of the music. Because when you start talking about the early elements of hip hop, and you start talking about break beats and all that stuff people rapping over, guess where they go?
There we go. Boom. We back. We back on the Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. He is 804E Beast.
There you go.
Ooh. I think there's a lot of hydro in there.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Yeah. 804E Beast, co-director of My Last Run, coming soon on all. Hey, E, where is My Last Run coming to? And we're gonna hit them on the audio, but right now we on the streaming, on the live streaming. Let them know where you can find when the shit drop, cause I'm in it.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Definitely. So the first thing it's gonna do,
My Last Run. Then we're gonna do this whole thing again.
it's gonna hit the podcast. I think it's some different shit.
Yeah.
My Last Run podcast coming out. But as far as the actual episodes, we're gonna do 1 through 10 to come on through on YouTube. And then once we get that done, that's season 1. Season 1 will get uploaded through all the different apps. So that way you can see it on Roku, Prime, Tubi, all them other apps that you use.
I want to say for the record, I want to be on Tubi.
Oh no, you gonna be there.
Yeah,
I
I want to be like, yo, that nigga on Tubi. Yeah, dig.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying.
And motherfuckers hate on Tubi.
I don't give a fuck. It made niggas rich.
Make us rich.
So hate if you want.
Hate if you want to, but that shit gonna make me and Mr. 804E Beach rich. And if you not rich, that sound like you a hater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it like that. And we gonna go back in on the audio on Taking No Shorts. Jay Grizzly Green's wife said the video is perfecto. Yeah, dig. 804E Beats in the building. I said, bro, I'm gonna get you home by 9:00.
I'm good, man.
But he up the street.
I need this break.
Yeah, we need this break. He worked so hard, we gotta play so hard. Yeah, dig. In the 5, 4. I'm what up before I go to the audio. I'm gonna have to throw your 50 off though. So I need to know what you want to hear after 50. Because 50, we talking 50 years of hip hop. 50 Cent, and I'll go into it when I go in. When we go back, I'm gonna talk about
whatever.
No,
I mean,
what you want to hear? No, you my guest, bro. What you want to hear? 50, some more 50?
Yeah.
You as a 50 Cent fan, I get money. Money I got. All right. I think the name of the song is I Get Money.
I get money.
And then I'm gonna put it on the goddamn I'm gonna just say play the playlist for I Get Money. Cause in America, if you ain't trying to get money,
we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
That's real life.
Not a game.
Yeah, you gotta get it how you live. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You want the American dream, you gotta snatch that shit. If you look for somebody to get that shit to you, you're gonna goddamn be broke forever.
Broke forever. And that's what I try to put on all of my kings. I say, son, no matter what it go down, go get this money. Now, I saw some Chinamen, and now the internet gonna get me for this. Chinamen, Russians, and it was another motherfucker.
What they was doing?
They was plotting to get some. They starting their own currency.
They've been doing that. That's another in the story. Currency is a new word for barter. You know what I'm saying? So people been bartering shit since the dawn of time. Before it was a hard currency, it was spices.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
it was what was of value.
Yeah, before it was what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody took something untangible and made it tangible.
I'm about to get my black thought on. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, pause for this. All brothers that wear their fedora like this, y'all can miss me with that bullshit. You got to put it like this. You got to turn your lid up, my guy. Don't do that. When your shit is down like this, for me personally, and I'm a man of fashion. My mama raised me. my wife loves me and my kids recognize me, that's not daddy. Okay. I don't leave it like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying.
I don't know, but that means you drunk as me.
I was saying more so like, you know what I'm saying? It's a barter system. But
barter, yeah.
Before that, after that, somebody took some intangible and made it tangible.
This is
called the currency.
That go to Marco Polo and the spices, right? So if you anything new, you gotta think like 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, motherfuckers ain't know what pepper was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You a cook? Hey, did you see the joint?
Which joint?
You ain't see it. Because this is the B-roll. So Jaron came through Saturday, recorded an episode, right? That's fine. Me and B said, because Jaron does cooking too. I'm gonna pause right here. How did I get it to stop? What did I have to hit?
I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro.
No, you said I had to hit something and I didn't hear it no more. Oh, that's what, because I played the music. That's what it was.
I'm about to say,
That's what it was. All right, good looking out. Good looking out. All right. So Jaron came through, Jet Music came through, who did the intro of Taking No Shorts podcast, right? Mm-hmm. He's a cook. And then me and B, because we're not cooks, we were like, goddamn, we're envious of y'all, because y'all whipping that shit. Like when I literally, and then I don't know if Jaron was in the game, but you might have been in the game. But y'all was whipping that shit. And then I was like, well, I've been trying to get down with 804 E beats, oxtails for a minute. Cause
that's on you.
Yeah, because look, and then B say, yeah, I see his post. That shit be looking good as a bitch. Shout out to DMX. Shout out to DMX on the Taking No Shorts podcast. That was a real ass nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know what the fuck happened, but
he was living his life and then he got caught up, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. 50 years of hip hop at Taking No Shorts.
He made his stamp and no be forgotten.
Oh, no, yeah. He definitely put it down. I've seen Adam videos in the internet world. Adam videos is rappers going at it when you don't want to see it, and you know, like, oh, he ate his ass up, and it was Jay-Z, Jigga, DMX, and I want to say it was Big Pun. Rest in peace. And they was doing a battle. They was chilling like at a Bennigan's or a TGI Fridays or some shit, because they was out here just like Taking No Shorts or anybody else, or they was out here on the road trying to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And DMX ate. Y'all come at me on the comments. DMX ate their asses. So shout out, and I say that because DMX playing over there. Y'all can't see it, but shout out to DMX. What was I talking about? I don't know, but we gotta get to 50 years of hip hop, and we gotta get back on the audio. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, this audio will be going. You ready? That's say less.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, y'all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Thank you, Jet Music. I appreciate you so much. You're listening to Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone, aka shout out to my mama, aka I'm gonna say this is episode 1.1. I am your host. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you hear your favorite podcast. Also, rss.com. Also, youtube.com/@ taking those shorts pod. And last but not least, patreon.com, where you hear everything that you think you want to hear. And for a nominal fee, you'll hear more than that. And Dory not here, so I can't say what she'll do. But she does some dastardly things.
That's your co-host.
Yeah, it's a co-host.
That's your co-host.
Yeah, she does some dastardly things. I'm here with my special guest for this first episode. He is the co-director of My Last Run that will be out on all streaming platforms. In any way, shape, or form you can contain or try to contain it. My videographer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 804 Eric Cobbs, E-Beats, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give him a round of applause myself. Your lighter's in my car, by the way. You had a black lighter.
Man, he's on damn near free, man.
Right, but I'll give I make sure I always make sure I give my G's they lighters back. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
you know how this happened tonight?
What you mean?
All right, so for the
You
last
saying how this happened? What you mean?
tonight,
In terms of the
how you ended up here
okay, talk to me.
Yeah.
You took me for a little
on
bit.
this podcast. I was like, yo, I don't know what's going I don't know which episode to put out. And you being the guy that recorded all the episodes, you was just like, yo, just put that shit out. Shout out to Meth. Look at that shit. Look at Meth.
Yeah.
A Wu-Tang motherfucking fan.
Yeah, I've been watching that Wu-Tang
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Oh, that's on Stars, right?
No, it's on Hulu.
Hulu?
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if 50 don't own a piece of that. Right?
You never know, man.
But I remember I said to myself, like, God damn, how do I get in this game, this podcast again? And I wanted to be different than I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Reached out, hit a couple folks. I just landed on 804 E-Beats. And here we are in my humble abode, ladies and gentlemen. And this guy is here. We want to show the bottle for them, for them hoes. We do not play. I paid, got a lot of money for that battle. Now I don't know how old that battle's supposed to be. If there's anything new, hit me in the comments. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna stun on you, hoes. Yeah, dig.
You gotta get it how you live. Man.
Gotta get it how you live.
Enjoy
All right.
life.
So we did the eras, hip hop eras. I go James Brown. You went George Clinton. I cannot disagree. George Clinton, funk. I go James Brown, funk.
They parallel though, in terms of their contribution.
To the hip hop.
Yeah. To me, I feel like they are hip hop.
Yeah.
Like you can't put one without the other because if you take them out the equation, you won't have a lot of hip hop in terms of the core. So if you strip away the core, a lot of other stuff can follow.
I cannot disagree.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've been sampled so hard.
So hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man, we gotta go to the sample. All right. Categories of hip hop. Because now you said samples.
mm-hmm.
And I want to put that as another part of 50 years of hip hop that people don't understand what hip hop is. I do, you do. Let's go to categories of hip hop. When you hear categories, because I mean, on the radio world, in the music world, they gotta find a genre for you, right? Even in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, even rock and roll for the white folks, rock and roll.
Yeah, because they got soft rock, hard rock.
Yeah.
country
And
rock.
I love it. I love all the white people rock. Matter of fact, I might play some later. I do. I mean, everybody's heard it. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So for a music producer, I'm gonna go, where do you start and end? So that gives me that means here and here. Where do you start? Where do you end in your categories or genres of hip hop? 804 EBs.
All right, so we saying genres, categories.
He always got to be like, be specific.
Like,
yeah.
You talking about like the subcategories?
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't feel like it's no subcategories, but
it's all the same.
Personally, I do. But if you have my counterparts up here, they'll tell me apart. Oh, it's subcategories.
Yeah.
So for that
your counterparts would tell you, and Jay Grizzly would tell you apart.
Yeah. So for that, we'll say we got East Coast, West Coast, Mid Coast. You know what I'm saying? Down south.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying with Mid Coast, I'm talking about like the middle of the United States. You know what I'm saying? And everybody grabs something different. You know what I'm saying? But then when you start looking at specifically, like say for you saying East Coast, you know what I'm saying? You got different variations. You got like the backpackers. You know what I'm saying? And you got the street rappers. And you got the like 5% rappers. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that you can really start bucketizing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you go to
here's where I was going with it. Shout out, and let me shout out some people that have participated in taking those shorts when the podcast does drop. Well, this is 1.1, but other episodes have been recorded before you all have saw this podcast live, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, rss.com, and then the Patreon audio will be out there.
Exactly.
But shout out to my homeboy Joe Lewis, who participated in Taking Those Shorts podcast. And Joe, you're gonna have to hit me up on the socials on the name of your business. J&T Meal Prep. I remembered it because I ordered. Goddamn, I'm sorry, E, because E got a food spot too.
I mean,
but before, all right. So to be fair, so how do white people to be transparent, right? Right? To be transparent, before 804 E Beats got put on, J&T Meal Prep was out there, and I was watching the Steelers against the Browns. I'm a Steeler fan, so I don't like the Browns. And I got a mass text that they look at Puffy and Mace. Shut up. Goddamn, right? This is taking me back. They driving on the desert, my nigga.
They looking at the cars I'm trying to buy.
Yo, I mean, we watching Mace and Puffy driving somewhere in the desert. Andre Harrell or Uptown or Bad Boy or whoever was the label is putting on money for these niggas to drive on the desert in a convertible in 2021. Oh no, I'm sorry, 2002.
Yeah.
That's a been around the world video.
Yeah, they got the Rolls Royce.
The Rolls.
Yeah.
And they trying to tell you, motherfuckers, we is doing it. In 2002, the money is there. We doing it.
It ain't hard to obtain.
It ain't hard to obtain. It's out there. Until they devalue the dollar. Until they do that. Then we fuck. That's a Marcus J show. All right, so shout out to Joe. Shout out to your wife, Tamika. Shout out to J&T Meal Prep. There was a football Sunday. I was sitting around the house and I was sitting there saying, yo, I'm hungry. And then I get a text message like, yo, we deliver food. Just like 804 EBs, trust me. I'm gonna fuck with them oxtails.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, if them oxtails is, because I had some real oxtails, I dated a Jamaican woman before. If them oxtails is not hidden.
If they ain't hidden.
But I seen it, I think they hidden. What?
I got a 3-year track record.
There you go. And I'm gonna let you plug that. Go ahead, plug it. Plug it. Look at right there.
804 EBs and needs. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing this, you heard 804 EBs and needs, you already know. You didn't got some food from me, and you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Get them plates.
Out of 1,000 people, I guarantee it might be 10 people that don't like it. Hey, I'm good with those numbers.
Those are good. Yeah, those are good numbers. Because out of 1,000, 990 is fucking with it.
I'm okay with those numbers.
So me and my co-host, B said, you and Jaron need to do a cook-off. And we had 3, me, B, and then whoever y'all decide y'all want a cook off, y'all bring because I like to eat, bro. I'm a skinny nigga, but I like to eat. So y'all bring y'all dish and we just go online and let everybody know. Because
I mean,
Jared put the beat. Jared put the challenge out there.
I mean,
Do you accept?
I ain't accepting no fucking challenge with no goddamn food.
That's some real nigga shit, though. He said, "Look, I can't nobody fuck with me. I'm the ultimate Jared." All right, so I will set it up before the end of my lease is up at that place where we do. We
But
go
we
set.
can do it. You can have fun.
Yeah, we got fun. But no.
Like, man. Come on, that's brother. What I cook on sale. I ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, who food the best. You know what I'm saying? My shit done been stamped too many times.
Too many times.
You know
That's
what I'm
some real
The whole
shit.
thing is you just gotta figure out if people gonna like your shit.
All right, I'm getting on the comments right now. So let's go to I said peace to my man Joe. Wood, I got you. I appreciate you. Wood came through. First of all, he came through the week of Super Bowl, right?
To my old boy that had the green and white.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. He came through the week of the Super Bowl and he a Philly fan. So he I got a drink. Can I get if we got y'all come and hit him with him. Bang. If anything is better, y'all let me know. And if it is, Jay Grizzy is on it. So y'all don't be up under me and add me under the comments. But shout out to Wood. Conscious and Breathing is the name of the podcast. I appreciate you, bro. They came through Rec Shop, even did a Patreon, and even did an after hours on the Patreon. And much love to you. I'm sorry that y'all did not win the Super Bowl, but I told you, I said if Patrick Mahomes, if Patrick Mahomes get that ball on the final drive and the shit don't work, y'all gonna take a L, my nigga. So, but he came through with the Harold Carmichael, Kelly Green Philly jersey on, with a truck Bengal jewelry on, and he represented his people. So I can't be mad at that. He brought his people through. He put it down for his team. And I got to give you a yeah dig. My guy, Wood Harris. All right. We're late. I'm late getting you home.
We good, bro.
We got so many categories. Favorite artists. Hip-hop artists, 50 years. 50 years of hip-hop. 804 EB's in the building with the host of Taking No Shorts podcast. 50 years of hip-hop. Who's your favorite artist in 50 years? Or your time on this planet, on this rock?
I ain't gonna say favorite all the time, but I say favorite in different aspects. You know what I'm saying? Nas, AZ, that was one. You know what I'm saying? Because it took me through some times when I was going through some stuff. Master P and their whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going through some things. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to talk about that? We'll say that for my last run.
Yeah.
We'll say that for my last run. That's a teaser. Because my last run is fitting to drop, right?
Yeah.
So 804 EB say Master P, AZ, Nas, when I was going through some things.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
You know
I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm a Jay-Z mark. So
like
I'm gonna say that for when we get to my last run and we're going through some things.
Like I was rocking with Jay-Z doing his come up when he's making his transition from, you know what I'm saying, original flavor, all that stuff to Jay-Z. So yeah.
Am I stunning on him? Just to let him know it's official.
I mean, shit, your shit, bro. Stunning on.
Fuck all y'all.
It's your shit, bro.
If you're not fucking with me, I'm not fucking with you. Period. I do this because people that came before me work hard to allow me to do this. So fuck you if you're not fucking with me in the store. If you fucking with me though, I will rock with you until the good Lord call you home. Continue.
Then the other group, Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? But you got to realize they was all in the same time frame. in those aspect of years, you know what I'm saying? After that part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just growing up and just loving the music.
Right.
But in terms of people who guided me when I was
coming through it, you was going through it.
Those
music,
guys,
but that's what music does, right? So hip hop over 50 years has, for me, the first thing it did was I identified with hip hop because I grew up with it. I knew once when I saw Negroes putting goddamn cardboard on the sidewalk, that I'm dating myself a bit, but it's okay. I'm saying to myself, all right, why y'all walking around with cardboard? Because I'm a common sense guy. And they start doing their B-boy shit. And then next thing I know, I start paying attention to the music. And then next thing I know, I saw the thickest chick in middle school fucking with them. And I was like, oh, she thick as a bitch. Say less. Like, I'm like, yo, you get, in essence, you getting all the chicks. I'm like 11, 12, right? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they gravitating.
Yeah, I'm a square, I'm in these books or whatever, but you fucking with them. Either the dudes that was pumping, and that's south of the Mason-Dixon line. I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. But you was either pumping or you had some flavor to you. That's who the females was feeling. So when you're going through puberty, you're like, yo, shout out to LL Cool J. You saying to yourself, all right, how can I get like that? How can I can't pump because I can't go to jail.
Yeah.
But I don't hate on the cats that's got to get it, right? Because their circumstances are not like mine. I shout out to my mom. This is what Taking No Shorts is all about. You know, she made it to where I didn't have to pump. I didn't have to. But if I did, I would have, because I saw how my moms or my sisters had to do what they had to do. So I was like, all right, y'all don't have to work no more. Y'all don't have to take other instructions from other people no more. You know what I'm saying? So here's the money. Here's the resources. So you don't do what you need to do. I'm going to be your need. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And I'll take penitentiary chances for you to not have to need. It's a difference between a want and a need. Of course, my weed pen goes out. All right. I need to smoke more blunts. Shout out to Marcus J. He gave me some shit the other day. God damn. I would not have suspected Marcus J. Ain't no half-stepping and Legacy Internet Radio to have the bomb Z. But I spoke that shit and it was like, yo, you are done. I said, okay. All right. So back to the example and then we'll wrap up because I don't think I got, I'll get through all of that. But this is what Taking Those Shorts is all about. I lost my mom to a grand fight. Like she fought. But I knew that the good Lord said, I need you more. And I co-host with someone who doesn't believe that even exists. So it takes a certain amount of grace, a certain amount of acknowledgement about how that goes down, right? But all of this that you see at Taking Those Shorts podcast is because of her. And for that, I tip my cap. I thank, I love, I appreciate. I will not allow no meat to be left on this bone because of my mom. And for episode 1.1 of Taking Those Shorts, with the help of this guy, who's the co-director of my last run, You know what? Al might. I don't know if Al will give the same vibe as he would in the other seat. Like if we was in the studios, right?
What you mean?
I think because it's my home. It's like if somebody walked into you and 804 EB, ladies and gentlemen, has been with me throughout this project the whole time, right? I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be the same if you let somebody into your house, right? Like you guys say, when you say, "Come to my house,"
Mm-hmm.
you let somebody into your space, right? And you met my wife. I've met your wife. You got to have a certain amount of je ne sais quoi to say hi. You into my space now, right? So it takes a little. No, I met Al's wife. I take that back.
Exactly. Take that back.
I take that back.
Exactly.
Then I hit her with it. Mrs. Al, thank you. And we sat down and we had a kiki. So at the studios, when we launched, I don't know, let everybody know, and there's my special guest, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to the rest of the podcast, 804 EBs. Let everybody know when to anticipate my last run.
All right, so we still shooting and stuff, right?
How about it, by the way?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's an actual actor in the movie series, So we anticipating dropping episode 1 next month.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Yeah. That's very soon.
Yeah,
that's very soon.
Yeah, we wrapping up. We in episode 2 shooting, so it's a lot of things moving. This is not a project overnight. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can feel that.
So with that being said, a lot of people have more respect for it in terms of the visuals when they get a chance to sit back and see it as a consumer this time next year, because you'll get to see the whole full thing. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than you looking at any other series that's out, whether it's mainstream or local, you know what I'm saying, respective to your city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You seeing that one thing, but then when you start seeing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., then it started making sense. You know what I'm saying? Then you start seeing on the bigger platforms, then it makes sense.
You see, I'm putting the headphones now. I'm about to play the music. Because that's some big time shit right there.
But we got to get there. You know what I'm saying? So nothing great happens overnight.
No.
So that's where we at with it.
I will say to that, he's not misspoken or saying something out of the ordinary. I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to fucks with on all platforms my last run. Not only because Jay Grizzly Green is in it, because my videographer and somebody, Mr. Al, I call him Mr. Al because when he gets into character in the directing mode, he's like, get that shit right. And I'm like, yes, sir.
He about his business, man.
Yeah, he about his business.
That's my partner. That's my partner in real life.
There is a podcast that will come out during the release of my last run that are characters in that I cannot wait.
My last run podcast.
Yeah, I cannot wait to interview the cats and the cast of that project, because I think there's so many layers.
It's a lot of dynamics.
And I think the audience will, as the project goes along, I think cats will catch up because people latch on to what they can touch and feel and identify with. You know what I mean? So I think if they identify with the character, even me, because can I say the character that I'm playing in this podcast?
Yeah, it's all good.
Like, I'm a undercover cop who's really about the law, but then I get too deep into the game of America, and then all of a sudden I don't know what the fuck to do, right? And because who I am, I'm sitting there saying to the screenwriter and to the co-director, I'm sitting there saying like, I exactly know what you guys are talking about, and I want to be a part of this project. So, is my wife talking upstairs? Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Who is she arguing with? She arguing with my kids. Okay, all right. I don't know how long we've been going on. Just for a minute, an hour and 39 minutes. Do you have a song you want to listen to?
That 50 Cent window shopper, man.
Another one? You who
Hey.
says another one? I'm gonna play.
That's some
No,
Puff
I'm gonna
Daddy
play. I'm gonna
shit,
play
man.
God Did. I'm gonna play God Did. I'm gonna play God Did.
You
And
play
then-
God Did.
Yeah. And I'm gonna let, if I can find it. My whole wife is having a whole conversation, and the microphone is so good. And my son's, you can't nobody hear it, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
I can use the bathroom too.
Okay.
Breaks my heart.
I'm gonna play God Did, and I'm gonna get to the comments. I'm gonna let 804 EBs. I'm gonna straighten my hat for the because I got to be the big pimpin' of the podcast. I'm taking those shorts, and I'm the host, Jay Grizzly Green. That's a good
prayer.
Yeah, that's a good Go ahead, P, sir. I'll wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your fine podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly. I've been shout out to Ace of Spade. I don't know which version of this is. Shout out to the weed that I bought. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. Also, Taking No Shorts podcast at YouTube at Taking No Shorts pod, Patreon, and RSS.com podcast / Taking No Shorts pod. I'm your host, and here's my videographer who had to be. We wrapping up here, Taking No Shorts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We out.